All right, good morning, friends. Today is Wednesday, December 12th. I'm at work. Today is the last day for my Wednesday class. They're taking their final today, and then tomorrow will be the last day for my Thursday class.
Friday. Even if you don't have
That's a podcast I'm listening to. Today's video is going to be more of a listen type of video. I recorded myself speaking on a topic, which I think needs to be shared with everybody. How we can move ourselves forward. Why sometimes we are where we are. It's because we're not putting things into place for ourselves. We don't put these things into place, and we think that things will just happen because they should just happen, and it doesn't work like that. So I want you to listen, and then let me know what you think. I hope that it makes sense to you. I hope it ministers to you, because remember, the goal of this podcast, a podcast is coming very soon. Again, I used to do a podcast from 2015 to actually last year, so probably around April of last year, under my This Faith Thing ministry. And so that podcast will be coming back, but another one is about to start, which is along the lines of purpose, and I will share that with you guys in 2019. I'm very excited to share that with you early in 2019, because I think it's something that's going to help us all get to our destination and get to our goal in life and become the person that we're supposed to be. But anyway, the video for tonight, or for today, is about how we can move ourselves forward and why sometimes we are stuck in life. You know, sometimes we get stuck and we don't move forward and we don't progress. And the reason why we don't progress is because we're not doing the work. When you don't do the work, you don't get the benefit. Like I was teaching my students the last couple of weeks of school. When you do the work, you get the salary. When you do the work, you get the compensation. When you do whatever it is that you're supposed to do, you get something in return. That's just how work works. That's just how it works. If you plant a seed, you expect that there's going to be some type of plant that's going to grow. If you're not planting those seeds, all right, if you're not planting the seeds, it's not going to grow. Listen, you cannot say that you want an apple tree. Like for me, for instance, I really want an apple tree. I want an apple tree on one of the areas on my property. Okay, I want to have an apple tree. I like apples. I've always loved apples. It's actually one of my favorite fruits. So I want to have this apple tree, and I can't keep standing, let's say I'm standing on my deck. All right. And I'm looking out to the backyard, and I just all of a sudden just say apple tree, just, pop up. The apple tree is not going to pop up, guys. It can't pop up. The reason why it's not going to pop up is because I didn't do the work. Listen, I can have the faith and not do the work. Okay, you can have the faith and not do the work, and nothing's going to happen. It tells us in a book that I read, it's called the Bible. It says, faith without works is dead. I can have all the faith that I want to have. I can believe that this thing is going to come. I can believe that I'm going to see an apple tree, in a year, 5 years, whatever, how long it takes for an apple tree to grow from the inception. But if I don't do the work, I'm not going to see this apple tree. That's just how it works. And until I do the work, then I can see the apple tree. Faith without works is dead, meaning faith with works is alive. Faith with works will produce something that you're looking for. So if I now have the faith that this apple tree is going to come out from the ground, all right, it's going to grow, it's going to blossom. Eventually I'll have apples. I can begin to pick the apples and eat the apples. I have to do the work. I have to go into the backyard, tend to that area of my garden, okay, of the soil, make sure I nurture the soil, feed the soil, water the soil, make sure that it has enough sunlight, put it in a proper location in my backyard so that when the sun is rising and the sun is out during the day, it's hitting the actual tree the way it's supposed to, so that my apples can grow. That is the work from my dear last point. That is what I need to do. And until I do that, I'm not going to see no apple tree. I can stand there all day, every day, and keep saying I have faith. I have faith it's going to come out. I have faith that it's going to come out. Ain't nothing coming out, honeys. Nothing will come out. Nothing will come out. You're not going to see nothing. You're just going to be looking at a barren backyard. No apples. You have to do the work. We have to put in the work. And I think until we understand that concept, until we understand that I actually have a part to play, until we understand that for ourselves, nothing happens in our life. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just write it down. Nothing. Nothing is going to happen. You can't expect for anything to happen just because I believe. Honey, many people believe. Many people believe a lot of things. They believe a lot of different things. We believe a lot of different things, but nothing yet is happening. That's one of the reasons why so many people are miserable. People are miserable because all they had was a belief. They just kept believing and believing. If God sat on his throne and said, you know what, I believe that the world is going to come. I believe that sunlight will come. I believe the moon will do what it needs to do. I believe that, the waters will just show up, and he ain't put it into work. He spoke it into existence. He put in the work. It tells us that he worked for 6 days, creating everything that we see. Of course, these buildings and everything else, the streets, those are man-made. We had to do those things. But the earth is yielding its increase because he spoke it into existence. God didn't sit on his throne and say, you know what, I believe that man is just going to come, and just kept sitting there, where's man? Where's man? He spoke us into existence. He created us. He breathed his breath. He put his breath into us so that we could be here on earth to do the work. Now it's our turn to do the work, guys. You want something to happen in your life. You want something great to happen in your life. You got to put in the work. Put in the work. Have faith. I think a lot of us have faith. We do. My students are about to take a test, and I think a lot of them have the faith that they're going to pass this test. But honeys, if y'all didn't study for my test, if you didn't sit down, open up the book, open up my PowerPoints, take the notes that you have received from me for 15 to 16 weeks, make flashcards, try to digest it, soak it up, repeat it to yourself, say it to yourself, teach it to yourself, write it down. If you didn't do all of those things, then listen. I pray that you pass. I pray that you pass. I pray that you pass. I pray that you pass the class. I just want us to believe that everything is possible. Everything is possible when you do the work. When you do the work. We're about to enter into another year. We have about 19 days according to the calendar. I think about 19 days, right? Okay. 19 days, whatever the time is, to get into the new year. And we need to see changes in our lives. That was the reason why I decided to start Chronicles of Purpose. That is why it came to me in the first place last year, was because I'm tired of being in the same spot. I'm tired of, wishing and wanting and not doing. It's not going to happen if you don't do. You have to do the work. Listen, I was going to let you listen to what I recorded, 2 days ago. I don't know if it's going to flow with this. I may just insert it here so that you guys can hear it. I honestly don't even remember what it was, but I know that it was good. And I know that I wanted to share it with you guys. And so I probably will insert it here. And if it doesn't flow, then I'll put it for another video. But the whole point of this right here, it's an 8-minute video so far. This is good enough for today's message. Get the work done, y'all. Let's stop complaining. Let's stop thinking that people are going to do the work for us. Ain't nobody doing nothing for you. Nobody's going to do the work for you. Do it by yourself. Get up and work. Move forward. Fight against whatever it is. Paul said it. I have finished my race. I have fought a good fight. When you get to the end of your life and you're looking back and everything is flashing back before you, are you going to say, damn, had I known, I would have done X, Y, and Z? Or are you going to say, you know what? I did my darn best. I did what I was supposed to do on earth. I accomplished what I was sent for. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has something that they were created for, to accomplish here on earth. Now, the question is, are you walking in your purpose? Are you accomplishing that task? Are you fighting every single day to make sure that you get to that task, to that goal? Are you? Ask yourself these questions. Be real with yourself. You see, you can deceive so many people. You can deceive the whole world, but you can never deceive yourself. You can never deceive yourself. Now, listen, the purpose of me being in my car right now, I've been here for about an hour. It's because I'm about to give a final. So let me go accomplish this purpose right here. Given this final, I hope my students are ready. I'm gonna miss them. Yeah, because this was an awesome class. So let's go. Hi everybody. So I'm back home from work from giving my students their final. I think it went well. I hope it went well. I will grade it and then I will know if it actually went well for them. Anyway, it's quite dark here. But anyway, I just wanted to end the video because I need to get into much needed work. I have to finish reading a book. I need to grade the papers for today's exam. I have to write a blog post. I just have a lot of things to do. So I'm pretty sure I will not pick up the camera again for today. And I just want to quickly edit this video actually and post it before 7 p.m. Anyway, so remember, as always, that today is a good day. No matter what you're going through, today's a good day. It's a good day you woke up, you're moving around, you're able to think, eat, and do whatever it is that you need to do for yourself. So it's a good day. All right, guys. And remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. And if I don't see you again in this vlog, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. God bless you.